What's up, guys? I'm just some dude that plays video games. Today I'm playing World of Warcraft, and we're in episode 6 of our Self-Found Torn Druid on the hardcore server. Today I'm gonna level up my fishing real quick, then I got a biz ounce and play with my friend group that I'm leveling my Alliance Druid with. So it's gonna be a pretty chill episode. I'm just sitting around clicking things today. The first order of business, I probably got to learn fishing and collect a rod. Oh, I have fishing. Gonna need a rod though. Oopsies, that's not the tier I wanted. Fishing trainer in Thunderbluff will be the top tier, where you'll find Karen Bloodhoof. Is that his name? Is Bloodhoof his last name? Hello? Is he gonna spawn in? Oh, it is. Okay. Fishing trainer's right here. This lady will sometimes have a strong fishing rod, which she does not, so I'll check back. I will buy the whisker catfish recipe when I return as well.
What brings you here?
Alright, we got our fishing. Let's get some lures too. There. That's fine. I like to put mine on my action bar so I can quickly swap between my fishing rod and my weapon as needed. You're gonna have a hell of a time fishing in Thunderbluff because the fishing level is like ever so slightly too high to not miss some catches here and there. So I'm just gonna go to Bloodhoof Village and fish there for a little while. On my way back up, I'll check any cooking recipes I can find for fishies, but I'll also check those in Bloodhoof Village when we go out there. So I've messed around with my settings a little bit. I'm hoping that my video quality is not super pixelated anymore. This is kind of a trial run, I guess. Additionally, I apologize for any background noise that you might hear, since it is the day after Thanksgiving. It's also chore day. So we're doing things like laundry and vacuuming and all of the things. I'm sitting here playing video games. The other people in the household are doing those things. Yeah, let's quick check on our bag space. It looks like I cleaned all my ish out, but I do need to deposit my herbs in the bank next time I'm in Thunderbluff. No point in lugging those around until I have alchemy. At some point I'll consider purchasing an herb bag from one of the bag vendors that will hold up to 12 slots, but it'll only hold herbs, no vials, no potions, no nothing, just the flowers. And that can be helpful, like when I'm out questing, especially in a zone where there are like a ton of herb spawns and herb nodes spawning in. But not often am I gonna have like more than 6 slots of flowers in my bags. So it might be better just to keep these 6 loaders for now, which can hold anything. I like that it's raining. It's very peaceful for a little fishing. Sanji! So, oops, I should put my bait on the bar as well. There we go. Here, let's put that there, actually. There, now I can just switch between my hammer and my fishing pole as needed. Sweet! Okay, let me just check something on my side screen super fast. Sorry, it's going to be silent now because it's not capturing my game sound. Okay, if that was capturing on my screen, I was probably going to have a heart attack. Okay. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah. I also did pull up some tabs with some fishing information up on the side screen, so I can share some of that see, where do I want to stand? Probably at the lake. We'll stand at the lake. That seems like a chill spot. Let's see, and I'll share. I'll share that while I'm doing some fishing. Alright, I'm going to also move this to an action bar somewhere. Let's just put that there for now so I can hit the button. Fishing is a type of profession you're just going to want to put on a video on the side or some music or something to listen to. Because otherwise you're just sitting here staring at your screen waiting for the bobber to go. I didn't even use my bobble. I'll use the bobble when I actually go to TB. Now fuck it, I bought him. I'll use it now. And that's why. I already got away. What the fuck? That must have been a frog. So anyways, I'm just going to crank out like an hour of fishing. Actually, probably not even that long. Probably like 45 minutes. Hopefully that'll get me at least to 75. So I can start moving into the next tier. Although I'll be able to train it at 50. Alright, let's pull up some of these side windows here. And the reason why I think fishing's super helpful in self-found is because A, you're gonna catch fish. It's kind of self-explanatory. And the fish will help you level up your cooking. And cooking is nice because you can get buffs. Right? Stamina buffs, MP5 buffs, Dragon Breath Chili. I think that covers the important ones. Beyond that, though, you can also catch crates, boxes, and other useful items. Now, if you're retarded lucky, you might find the one ring, which has 1 to all stats, and it can be worn at level 10, which is the best ring you're going to have at level 10. But I think it has a 0.8% drop rate or something like that. So yeah, don't expect to find that. It'd just be a neat little bonus if you did, right? You can also find this little mace thing, which is weird. It's a fish. It's not like great stat-wise or DPS-wise, but it's a thing you can find, so that's kind of cool. And more importantly are these crates that you can find. Now the dented, waterlogged, sealed, and heavy crates aren't as spectacular, although they can have some things that might be useful to you, like these engineering supplies. More engineering supplies. Right? If you're an engineer, that might save you some time harvesting other resources, you know, the metal nodes or whatever. The sealed crate here also can have the gyroconatum, which you'll need for Badlands quest. And you can also purchase that from engineering suppliers. I usually get mine from the one in Booty Bay, particularly. But if you can find one for free in a crate, that's even better. Then you don't have to keep rechecking the vendor over and over again until he has one in stock. More importantly, though, are these sealed crates here. So the tightly sealed crate is the lowest level one you'll find in these locations here. Barrens, Silver Pine for Horde, Darkshore, Westfall, Lochmadon for the Alliance. So pertaining to us, the Barrens will have nodes in the 3 oases and along the coast north and south of Ratchet. And they can contain things like leather, linen, potions, but also, that's not accurate, greens. We like greens, right? Bags, green items that are potentially higher level than when I can even find them at if I level my fishing up right away. And I were to go straight to Ratchet and start fishing boxes, I could get greens that I'm not even able to wear yet. Many of which are super helpful for my character and for the level you'll find them at. Right, so all those are super helpful. The watertight is the next tier. So these are going to be Hillspread Foothills, and Stone Talon for the Horde. Well, I mean, I guess really for anyone. Wetlands and Ashenvale as well. You'll find the next tier of cloth, leather, potions, etc. Also 10 slot bags. Higher level, like mid-level 20 greens here. The bags are like really huge. If you can find a free bag in one of those, it's amazing, especially for a self-owned character. The Ironbound are going to be found in STV, Dustwallow, Dezo, Arathi, Barrens. It's Barrens, huh? This one's be like way south Barrens. Yeah, these are by the northern coast of Dustwallow. And you can actually access a lot of these fishing nodes at a low level as long as you're cautious. There are murlocs around there, but you can probably hit, like, there are, I think, maybe 3 nodes that are far enough away from the murlocs that even a low level could fish them. So again, if you're staying on top of your fishing and you're already heading down the coast of Ratchet, or Eastern Barrens here, south of Ratchet, to do fishing for those watertight boxes, you might be able to find some ironbound ones as well. But the pièce de résistance is the Mithrobound. These ones mostly fish up in Tenaris along the coast near Steamneedle Port. Again, that's a very safe coast, so even at lower levels, the only things you're really encountering there are neutral turtles until you get far enough south, and then you'll find some not so neutral turtles that'll fuck you up. Also pirates, but those ones are relatively easy to avoid. And especially as a druid, I can just kind of pop seal form, take a long wide arc around them through the water. But again, all those mithril trunks can be fished up along the Tenaris coast, and Paralis as well. I don't really fuck with Ozshar almost ever, and especially down here, this coast is going to be completely littered with Naga, so that's like a high level area for fishing. And STV, really all over the place. STV is going to be probably the easiest area to access for a low level fisher, because you can mostly just stick to the area around Booty Bay, continually fishing those nodes up in hopes that it spawns in some waterlogged wreckage. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for the waterlogged wreckage, which will contain these boxes here. On occasion, you're also going to fish up things like Strangleweed and Rumsey Rum, Booze, which is a stamina buff, like a 15-minute long stamina buff. Oh yeah, here you go. Strangle Kelp. You can get 3 different kinds of rum. And those are helpful if, you know, for soloing, is to get the stamina boost, and especially if you're a tank in a dungeon, you'll want all the HP you can get, right? But yeah, I'm addicted to fishing up these mithril-bound trunks, so as soon as is possible, as soon as I have a high enough level of fishing to fish up those boxes without missing too much, I'm going for it. Let's see here. The mithril-bound. I think you need roughly like 200 fishing skill with a lure to fish them up comfortably. So you don't even need to be like maxed out. You don't have to complete the Nagel quest in order to fish up these higher level boxes here. So you'll be able to access them far before you have any business wearing items of level that require level, 42 and 44. I was fishing these things up at, I want to say like level 38 maybe, which is great. You'll get all of these delicious potions. Where are the healing ones? I think you get supers, right, from this one? Super healing. Superior. Oops. That's crazy. Where are the healers? I know you find healers in these boxes. Probably on the next screen, huh? But yeah, I mean, all of these fabulous greens, some recipes, Visibility potion, that's not so useful actually. Yeah, lots of potentially great items. And if you're a self-found, it's just, you know, it's an superior. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's kind of like a no-brainer. Like, we don't have to kill any mobs. You just stand in one spot, mostly safe, and collecting free items. All of the leather, the bolts of cloth, any greens that you won't use, anything that is of no value to you and your profession can be vendored. It's a great way to earn some gold for your mount. You can start doing this before level 40, and just vendoring off all of these useless items that you won't be able to equip. Some of these don't sell very well, but I think my lure's falling off, but we're also more than 25 levels higher than we were when we attached lure, so we should be able to comfortably fish all this shit up. So yeah, I'm mostly doing this to help level up my cooking, to provide myself some sage fish later on if I'm healing dungeons, or stamina and dragon breath chili buffs when I'm not healing. As well as like the healing and mana potions that I'll be able to get from those boxes are of higher quality than what I'll be able to make myself. So like, and just for an example, the superior healing potions you can get from this box require sungrass and I want to say gold thorn to make. And those are going to be only available to you in very small amounts in like zones like Swamp of Sorrows, like Arathi. You'll find them here and there, but again in small quantity. And then you'll have to go to higher level zones to find Sanji, a reasonable supply of them. And that's to make those potions, right? But you'll be able to find these superiors in the box far before you're able to comfortably pick those flowers. God damn it, I hate when my dog fucking barks at nothing. Drives me insane. I know. You're just being a guard dog. I know. You're just bad at it, because all you do is bark and then you hide under the bed. You little bitch. Oop. Alright. Let's see. Alright, yeah. Oopsies, I didn't even click the damn thing. Incredible. Oh, no way. I just fished up a bow on the bottom of the lake. What the fuck, bro? That's crazy. I wonder if that's even better than a bow that you'll, like, find or be awarded early on. Well, there you go. If you need a bow upgrade, just fish in Stonebow Lake until you find a cadet's bow. Hope I didn't miss the bobber. I clicked off for a moment. There it is. I think I missed it this time. I wasn't paying attention. 100% missed it. Oh well. Sorry, I'm working on some editing on the side because this is a multitasking type of task, you know? Alright, 50. Yeah, I'll definitely hit 75 in a reasonable amount of time, and then I'll consider wrapping up. I'll at least get my training. NTB, maybe do a little bit more fishing. I told myself I'd give myself at least 45 minutes. That's the way I prefer it. You can always just, like, you know, do a couple of minutes of fishing at a time here and there and chip away at it slowly. I like to just, like, sit down, grind out a bunch of levels, and then be done with it for a while. And then if I find that I'm having difficulty fishing in the areas I want to fish in for boxes or otherwise, then I'll, like, crank out another 50 levels or whatever, and just be done with it. Just enough autism to sit here and hyper focus on this one task for like 30-45 minutes so I can be done with it. I think it's time to pull out the peace pipe. You know, when in Mulgore do as the Tauren do, want to really, like, you know, kind of assimilate with the tribalistic, spiritualistic, shamanistic lifestyle and nature of Mulgore. So I just want to fit in, you know. Just want to be a proper druid. Boo 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 boo. No, probably in my, like, high 20s. Maybe not even that long. I'm gonna try to get fish up some of those ironbound boxes along the southern coast of Barrens, where Barrens meets Dustwallow. Let me pull that screen back up. Let's see here. Those will be... I'll just go box by box here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there we go. That's a big ass screen. Let me... fix that. There we go. I think I missed my fish here. 100%. Yep, missed it. That's fine. Okay, so let's see here. these guys, mostly targeting the Barons. I'll like take a peek when I'm in the oases doing quests there, but if I want to actually target them, I'll just go up and down the coast, north and south of Ratchet. These ones I'll fish up mostly in the Stone Talon Mountains, around to the Goblin Lumber area, the Ventricle Lumbering. What is that place called? I can't quite read it. My eyes are bad. Anywho, you know the area I'm talking about. Just watch out for patrols. There's also a rare spawn there that'll slap your ass off. So keep an eye out for him. But again, I'm as a horde, I'm mostly targeting Stone Talon Mountain for these guys. If you want to fish them up elsewhere, you can find them in Hillsbrad, all up and down the river here. But of course, avoid any area around South Shore, or you'll get clapped. Ashenvale, there's like so spread out and sporadic, it's not even worth targeting them here. You will find a lot of sagefish and sitch along the rivers, which is nice if that's what you need. You also find those in Hillsbrad, which has like just more spawns in general. So Hillsbrad, where I would prefer to fish these up in Eastern Kingdoms, and STM for Kalimdor side of things. So like early 20s, I'll be spending a lot of time there fishing those up while I'm doing the quests in that area. Additionally, you're going to find like oil spills, where you'll find black oil mouth, oily blackmouth rather. Black oil mouth, what the fuck? I think sometimes you can find fire fin snapper spawns there as well, which will help you to level up your alchemy. Ironbound chests, again, I like to find these like north Dust Wallow, and then you'll see they go all the way down the coast here, but there are murlocs around this first area, or like this northernmost area. There are camps of murlocs there, so if you can like stealth through or sneak by somehow, swim all the way around maybe, and I wouldn't swim around, there's probably fucking sharks in the water there. Great, you'll have access to these. As I think once you make it past those murlocs, there's really not a lot of like aggro mobs on the coast. But there's a fuckload of potential spawns there for Ironbound chests, and that's where I'll do a lot of my fishing for those in particular. Everywhere else kind of sucks for fishing. I mean, you can go to Dezo, but look, it's like 10 spawns here, but they're so tightly packed, you're only gonna find a couple at a time here. And then it's just like miles of barren coastline, right? So that's not so good. And then again, these guys I'm mostly, I mean, again, you can go all up and down the coast of Stranglethorn, but there's going to be a lot of gaps here and there. There's a lot of higher level mobs that'll aggro you. In my opinion, Daenerys is going to be your best bet. All the way up until you get past the Pirates Cove, you're almost completely safe from aggroing mobs. There are only neutral turtles here between the northern tip of the like landmass all the way to the Pirates Cave. There's nothing that will aggro you, so all of those are free to pick as long as you can safely make it to Steam Weedleport, right? And that's like not much of a trek, because if you're following the path, you're dodging most of the danger. As soon as you get past the Pirates Coves, you're gonna find level 50-51 turtles here that are aggressive, so just have to be mindful of that. Probably you're going to avoid that area entirely until you're high level. But it's so worth for all these delicious items you can get. I mean, come on, guys. Look. All of this stuff sells for 12 silver a piece, 3 silver a piece, 5 silver a piece, 20 silver a piece. And then on top of that, you're going to get mana potions and healing potions that you're probably not really going to have the resources to craft yourself yet, at least not in high quantities. All these yummy items, like that could drop with Agi Strength or Agi Stam for me, and if it doesn't, it's worth a gold 66. Yes, please. 2 gold and 46. Alrighty. Now, the waterlogged wreckage that these will drop from will net you anywhere from 2 to 5 casts, I guess. Most of the time it's going to be a trunk. Some of the time it will be a strangle kelp, and then some of the time it'll be booze. So you're not always going to get a trunk from there. However, from the fishing schools, the schools of oily blackmouth and the firefin snappers, as well as the stone scale eels, all of which you'll find along the Daenerys coast. Any school of fish has like a 1 in 5 chance of dropping a chest appropriate to the level of that area as well. So don't only target the waterlogged wreckage nodes. You're going to also want to fish up all of the schools of fish to encourage more nodes to spawn in around it. So you're basically force spawning wreckage by fishing up all of the schools of fish. So you're going to end up with like a lot of oily blackmouth and firefin snapper and stone scale eels. Much of it you might not use at all, but it'll either help you level up your alchemy, or you can, if you're not self-found, sell it on the auction house or just vendor it, whatever. But you're going to have to fish it up if you're specifically after those bound locked boxes or whatever. Cool, so we 75, 30 minutes in. I'll give myself a little bit longer to fish up and level. I just want to get the next tier of fishing trained. I'll see if we have a strong rod. Oh, neato, I found an offhand. Yeah, there's a whole variety of offhands too that you can find here. I'll pull it up real quick. It's just for funsies. Where was the stuff? Just like, oh yeah, all these like little random trophy fish that you can fish up. I guess I found the lowest tier of them all. But I mean, it's literally just for like flavor. It's just a little cosmetic thing to show that you're an avid fisher. The rarest is the 103-pound mite fish. Huh. Oops, I didn't go up high enough because I'm looking off screen. Anyways, focus up. Drain. I'm gonna save these for a little bit. Sell this, sell this, sell that. Store these. Hopefully I'll have a strong fishing rod and I'll be able to sell my old one. I do also want to check all the... Oh shit, I was going to check the vendors in Bloodhoof for
looking for something special?
Recipes. I'll go ahead. Let's make it right now. Go ahead and get that now because I don't want to hunt it down later on. Hopefully these guys will have those recipes that I'm after. I just need the...
I have just the thing.
Here we go. The long jaw mud snapper. That's really what I was hoping for. Might as well buy that.
Walk with the earth,
Oops.
mother.
I didn't even do my training. Good lord, the ADD is strong in this one. She didn't have the rod either, did she?
Greetings, traveler.
No, she did not. That's fine.
Hey,
There we go. Now I can level past 75. Sick. Okay. Quick pit stop past the bank.
I have just
Sell that scrap since I forgot. Lord in heaven.
hail. Farewell.
Lord of mercy. This guy looks kind of neat. He's all blue. I wonder if that was on purpose.
Peace, friend.
Okay, let's drop this stuff off for now. I'm gonna have to reorganize it because it'll give me brain goblins. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, we good. Let's just go ahead and put these away for now as well. Cool.
May the eternal sun shine upon
Alright, I'm gonna level for like 10 more minutes, see if I can hit 100. So I need roughly 2 skills per level. I think I can do that. Okay, I gotta drink this coffee. As you can see, my brain's not quite functioning yet. I actually recently switched off of coffee to this mud water stuff that I've been seeing advertised on like YouTube and stuff. It's not a mushroom coffee. It's made with masala chai tea and like a variety of different mushrooms as well. They're supposed to have these, you know, holistic benefits or whatever. It's a great replacement for like coffee and sources of caffeine. And it actually worked. Like I didn't feel sluggish or tired in the first few days after switching. And I thought I would because I've been so used to drinking coffee. I thought I would get like caffeine headaches and whatnot from not having my daily cup. But surprisingly, I had like lots of energy throughout the day. I wasn't feeling tired early in the evening at all. I was sleeping really well. In fact, I think I noticed an improvement to my sleep overall. Not necessarily like the amount of sleep I was getting, just the quality of sleep. So I've always had issues with my circadian rhythm. I'm basically nocturnal. And as much as I tried to switch it around and get up earlier and go to bed earlier, it's just like my brain does not shut off at night. So no matter what time I get up, I'm up until 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. But I did notice that when I started drinking mud water instead of coffee, the sleep that I was getting felt more restful. I was waking up not feeling quite as like, you know, it sounds weird, but I'm kind of just used to waking up and still feeling tired for like the first 30 minutes that I'm up, and I don't want to make eye contact or talk to anybody. But I think I noticed an improvement to that as well, which is nice. Now, it's not to say come like try and have a conversation with me first thing after I open my eyes. That's not going to be a pleasant experience for you. But I won't be like as actively angry because I won't feel like I have a headache and feel like I just need to go back to sleep for longer. So yeah, so little free ad read for mud water. It's got like lion's mane and reishi mushrooms. I don't know what any of that means. I did actually zero research. I was just inundated with ads, and I was like, maybe I'll try it. You know, I was tired of drinking coffee and energy drinks all the time just to feel like I had the mental acuity to go about my day. Right, we're cruising. So if I can get myself to 100 super fast, I probably won't have to worry about fishing for a while, as I'll get natural levels by fishing up those bound chests that we were talking about. I'll be high enough to fish those up, and I'll gain some levels by doing so. And that should get me high enough to get to the next tier of chest that I'll be targeting, and so on and so forth. But probably when it comes to like the mithril bound chests, somewhere in my early 30s, I'll have to crank out like 150 or whatever I'm at that time to 200, just so I can comfortably fish up into Neris. I'll still need lures, but at least I won't like be missing fish here and there, which feels really bad when it could be a potential mithril box. And you know, the one you missed, the one that got away was definitely the one that had like a blue item and a 14 slot bag and like a bunch of superior healers, and it was like the most goated box of all time, right? And that was the one that got away. Hey, what's that distraction over there? A lot of people loving up fishing today. It's a chill day for it. Hopefully we don't cross streams. That would be very bad. I know my friends are very anxiously waiting for me to switch over so that we can continue leveling. We are level 26, 27, roughly, on our Alliance characters. Ready to go and do some SFK and Black Fathom Depths tonight. Be an exciting day for our Alliance tunes. I would like to make another episode later on though, on this character, and do some actual leveling. Because watching fishing for 45 minutes is not the most entertaining thing. I really just want to push for 100 though. I think that's doable. I want it to be done in 5 minutes. I don't think I can gain 14 levels in 5 minutes. Unless these fish start biting faster. Holy. It's taking like 3/4 of the cast bar every damn time to find a fish. I don't think your fishing level influences how fast the fish will bite whatsoever. You can be level 1 or level 300 fishing in the same spot, and it's just completely random whether the fish bites after 2 seconds or 25 seconds. Alright, I'm watching 4 minutes. 13 more levels. Yikes, not looking good. I'm just gonna push for 100 regardless though. I don't want to fuck around. I want to leave it at a nice, round, clean number for my next playthrough. And depending on my luck, that number might be 95. Grats, guy. They're such a cool looking race. They look really good in armor, and they're like swinging around these big ass weapons and stuff. They just look badass. Oh, I didn't even realize I fished up a potion. That's kind of neat. Huh. Would you look at that? So you don't even need to find boxes. You just be finding useful shit already. The lesser healer is actually kind of huge. It's like half of my mana health pool, rather. Yeah. Double the effect of the one before it. Yep, exactly double. See, fishing is so helpful, for self-found especially. Just gonna let my friend know, it'll just be another moment. Oh, it's actually 3 minutes away from when I told her it would be in about an hour, so I'm good. I'm super good. My friends who've known me for a while will tell you that if ever I say I'm going to be gone or I'll be back in, and I give you a range of numbers, let's say it's 10 to 15 minutes. I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Translate that to I'll be back in 10 plus 15 minutes. Okay, so if I say 10 to 15, I mean no less than 25 minutes. If I say I just need to nap for like an hour, hour and a half, it's a 2.5 hour nap. Okay. If I say, hold on, let my dog out, I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes, I will find a way to make it take 15 minutes or longer. And it's not on purpose. I'm not trolling people. I'm just a little bit retarded. And a lot of it ADHD. So I just get distracted and I try to do too many things at once. And next thing you know, I've fallen into temporal vortex and come out the other side 45 years later. My entire family's dead. And the world has gone through like a nuclear fallout and everyone's living underground, and here I am just like, oh, I was just letting my dog out. So anyways, so I can never go AFK while I'm recording. Alright, 95. It is 45 minutes of recording in 5 seconds. I'm gonna push for 5 more levels. I can do it. It is 1 minute away from when I said an hour to my friend. I only need 4 more levels. She'll understand, right? This is why, you guys. This is why. Alright. Come on, the next 4 in a row are just gonna be level up. Wrong. Alright, 3 more. In the home stretch of this level, getting these last few skill points. Thanks so much for watching this boring ass episode, or any of the episodes that you've watched so far. I'm really just doing this for funsies, and I don't expect it to get a lot of traction, but I'm enjoying myself, so I hope you have even just the tiniest bit of enjoyment from my videos. That would make me happy. I'll continue trying to make them better quality and more palatable to watch and listen to, so stick around and maybe you'll see that evolution unfold. But yeah, I'm just kind of fucking around for right now, so thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all the support I've gotten so far. I think I'm up to 10 subs already, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I didn't expect anyone to watch my videos or to subscribe to my channel at all, so I have 10 people subbing in now, and I think the first video I made is over, I think it's over 600 views, which again, I thought like my couple of friends would watch it, and then I would cap it at like 10 views, so it's kind of crazy to me to think that 600 different people have, even for a moment, watched a video that I made and put out there. It's kind of wild. But yeah, I'll continue working at getting better at these. I have some other video ideas in mind as well, so once I've gotten better at video editing and stuff like that, I'll probably make some more stylized and edited videos, not just episodic playthroughs. And then, even in time, I think these will get better. Hey, level 100. So yeah. That's going to be a wrap for this one. I think I will just go ahead and cook these up real quick to get them out of my inventory. Make sure I'm not leaving anything in the bank that I can use.
What?
Hang out the cooking trainer real quick. Probably able to pick up the next tier of cooking as well. So let's see. Oh, absolutely. I'm only 2 levels shy of that. And then I'll be able to cook all these mud snappers as well. Wait, this tier? Yeah. Nope. Up again. And yes, you're going to suffer through this part, because I want to make sure everything that I do on this playthrough is recorded. I think I forgot to actually click the logout button last night at the end of my episode, but beyond that, you'll be able to see the entire journey start to finish from log in to log out every episode, so you're not missing out on anything. I'm not pulling any tricks, not any fast ones. I didn't die and relevel my character. I didn't discover the family goldfish dead and replace it with a new one, hoping the kids wouldn't notice, type of thing. Go ahead and try this. Oh, the boiled clams. Those are pretty easy to make and really good food for the level you can make them at. I just have to find some clams. I'll get some in the Barrens just from questing naturally. I'm trying to think of where else. Okay, I don't want to target farm them. That sounds lame, but I guess like the first source I'll really get them from without going out of my way would be from the turtles in the southeastern oasis of the Barrens, and that's like the second step of a quest chain. I'm not doing that till level 15 probably. Eh. 69, nice. Oh, well, that didn't last long. 69 it never does. Mostly because it's really uncomfortable for one or both parties, not because, you know. Right. Last one. Alright, that got us from 48 to 74 just on small fish. Not bad. That should give us a nice push. Oh my god, it's so orange. That's pretty wild. Orange at 75 when you can learn it at 50. Yeah, see, fishing really helps boost your cooking. Holy crap. Like, I'm not going to be able to find any of these items anytime soon, but I already have the recipe for them, you know? So they're way outside of my level bracket. I can't even eat these yet. +6, huh? I think the turtle meat's probably the easiest, like, good food that you can learn a recipe for and farm the resources out yourself. So in like mid-20s, we'll go to Hillsbrad, do some quests there, including the turtle soup or whatever it is. I think it's turtle soup. I really shouldn't be using my precious silver to train these things that I can't cook anytime soon, but I like have a problem with leaving things untrained if I have the money for it. I'll just have to store those for later. Actually, I can make that. I guess I could. Ah, I really wanted to be done. I told my friend just a few more minutes. Hope she responded. You know, that's gonna wait for another time. I'm already a little bit past what I wanted to, how long I wanted to record, so we'll save the catfish for next one. Yeah, pretty wild. That was very easy to level.
Winds be at your back.
Fishing got to 100 in no time. It was like 45 minutes of actual fishing, probably less, because if you consider I spent time running down to Bloodhoof, and then head to Hearth, back to TB, do some training, run around back and forth because I forgot to do the actual training when I was at the vendor. You know how it goes. So very easy to get from 1 to 100 if you just have the time to sit down and focus and get it over with. And then because of that, even if I didn't have a head start on my cooking, I had 41 brilliant small fish. So that would have gotten me very close to the 50 that I needed for snapper. So realistically, I could have stayed in Bloodhoof for like 10 more minutes to get more small fish than frogs, so that I could get to 50, learn the frog recipe, then train that. What I'm trying to get at is that in 45 minutes you can get both your fishing and cooking up to level 100 very easily. You just gotta sit down and focus and do it. My opinion, totally worth, lots of benefits to both professions. It's available to every single class and it's useful for every single class. So just do it, okay? Just do your fishing and cooking
Well
like a
met.
good little boy, and I promise you won't regret it. And with that, I'm gonna sell this fish. I'm gonna stop being weird. And I'm gonna head out for now. Hopefully I'll have time to record another episode later where I can actually do,
What
play
brings
the
you
game.
here?
But if not,
Be careful.
sometime this weekend. If I get out of working. Alright, thanks again so much for joining. Sorry for blabbing for an extra 12 minutes after I said that the first time, but I'm actually gonna log off this time. I will start in the Barrens next time I log in, and I hope to see you there. So, in the meantime, stay safe, and thanks for watching.